Hey, good morning, everyone. Michael Fanning. This is Warm Up 464. And this morning I was listening to the podcast Impact Theory by Tom Bellew, and he was interviewing the Wall Street Trapper. And if you're not sure who that gentleman is, I highly recommend you watch the video that I'll share in this warm up today. But he was a gentleman who, at age 9, saw his mom get shot, was put in prison for 10 years. And while he was in prison, he met somebody who was incarcerated for federal embezzlement. And it was a gentleman who said to him that, you know what, there's a better way about life where he could be wealthy and he could help others. And so he listened to that, and he became this individual that understood the stock market like nobody's business. But he's teaching those people disenfranchised that don't think that they can have success. He's teaching them how to do it and how to understand. But there were some real key pieces that came out of this video, for me anyways, that I heard that maybe you can take away. And he said, you know, the three things, if you think about people who have wealth, there's three key things. And the first one is they don't trade time for money, right? They don't, sorry, my dog is howling. They don't trade time for money. And what he means by that is that, you know, how many times you find yourself doing things where if you were to calculate your hourly rate, there are things that you're doing that you should not be doing, that you should be hiring somebody to do for you. You know, I see it happen a lot where but I just love doing this, right? But if you were to take that same amount of time that it took to do that task that you are doing, and you applied it to your skills, you applied it to learning, you applied it to what you were truly passionate about, would it cause you to have greater wealth? Because it would be a bigger return on investment. So think about that, you know, and I always love it. You know, when Buddha was asked, what's the biggest mistake we make? We think we have time. And so many times we're not good stewards of our time. And we don't realize that there's other people that we can hire, that we can also benefit by hiring them to do some things that maybe we think we should be doing, but it would give us the advantage. That was number one. Number two was wealthy people don't ever spend their money unless they know they have a return. And so what he says by that is, if you're going to spend money on something, on anything, have you calculated the return? Is there a return on investment? Don't look at it as a cost, don't look at it as a fee, look at it as an investment and say, if I'm going to spend this money, what's going to be my return? That was the second one. The third one, which is the most powerful one, is people who have wealth know how to provide the highest level of value they can to everybody that they encounter. That's the key right there. The highest level of value they can to anybody they encounter. So think about your world. How much value do you bring to the table when you engage with people, right? Are you making it about them? Are you bringing value? Are you surprising and delighting? Are you going above and beyond? Are you doing more than is expected? That's so critical. That's such a critical piece. And then the other thing that I took away from this video is that, you know, a lot of us have knowledge, and you know, and this is something that he said. He said, you know, you can soak up all the knowledge in the world, but knowledge does you no good unless you put it into play. I'm going to say that again. Knowledge does you no good unless you put it into play. And I have to tell you, I see this happen a lot. You know, in my what I do for a living is I teach a concept called ninja selling, and there's people that I see that they come, they take the class, they get all the knowledge they have, they never put it into play. Hey, did you do that stuff that you learned in the class? Oh, that was such a good class. I really loved the class. No, I haven't got around to doing that yet. Right. So knowledge doesn't make you successful. What makes you successful is taking the knowledge and putting it into action, and putting into action consistently. All right. Anyways, watch the video. I'll throw it up there. I'll put it in with this warm up. Please watch it. It's a really good video. There's a lot of good nuggets I think you'll take out of it. All right, everybody, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.